I often am asked, where do you come up with the topics and what you talk about? And I always tell people that I think that when you hear yourself saying things like, I always tell people, or I often tell my sellers, or, buyers always ask me that question. When you hear yourself saying those kinds of things, make a mental note of it, put it in your phone really quick, jot it down, keep a running list of things like that, because those are things you can talk about. When you hear yourself saying, oh, I get asked that all the time, or, oh, I always say this, talk about that. Also, the great thing about real estate is that something new happens every day. And so different things come up, challenges, hurdles that you cross, different problems that you solve. Things are always changing, different marketing ideas, just different stuff. So make a note, keep a running list of just ideas and just different things. Or if somebody asks you a question, you're like, oh, that's a really great question. Let me explain that. And also when you get asked questions that may seem really obvious to you, but you're able to break it down to the seller or the buyer, those are the types of things that you can talk about. And just keeping a running list like that, that's easy to go back to, and just making a mental note of it when it comes up. Of course, I never think that you should talk about really specific details of a transaction or anything like that. The other question or thing that I get asked a lot is, what's the benefit? What are the benefit of doing these types of videos? And I really feel like there's a couple things. One, the biggest thing is it really, it shows your expertise, and it lets people see that you're truly knowledgeable, not only about your marketplace, but about, the steps through a transaction and really guiding that seller or that buyer through the process. So it really shows off that knowledge and expertise, but it also lets your personality shine. And people can really get a feel for who you are, what your personality is like. And when they first meet with you, they feel like they've already known you because, they've sort of met you on video first. So these are my thoughts. I hope you enjoy, and thanks so much for listening.